Hello, and welcome to the VR cast. I am VR. These are people. Who are you?
Me?
Yes.
I am rwozzen. The R is silent.
Alright then, who are you?
Yes.
That's Rayth. He records PSO with me sometimes.
No, I don't.
Today we're going to be talking about the Injustice poll, because Injustice came out like 2 or 3 months ago.
Not that I know anything about it.
And I haven't played it either.
We're not talking about the game, we're just talking about the poll.
I wouldn't know anything about it.
You know about DC characters, they exist.
Sort of, kind of, maybe.
Alright, so we're going to go through the poll of how they had it set up and see who we think wins. And explain those things.
Alright, what's the first one?
The first one is Wonder Woman versus Harley Quinn. Does anyone think Harley Quinn would win?
No.
Probably not.
I'm wondering why this was even proposed.
Do you want to expand on that?
Harley
Quinn has knives and
And
Wonder
a bazooka.
Woman.
Super Wonder Woman.
That's whenever she gets really angry because Krillin dies.
Okay. Does her hair change color?
Not noticeably, she died.
Okay.
Wonder Woman has super strength and the ability to make her tell the truth. Harley Quinn has knives and can jump around.
And bazookas.
She has knife bazookas.
Well, I wouldn't say knife bazookas, but she has bazookas. Sometimes.
I don't know. Is Wonder Woman able to catch her?
Probably, yeah.
Then Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman can fly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
She also has a jet. I'm not sure why, because she can fly.
And the jet's invisible, which begs even further questions,
true. The
honestly.
invisible jet is invisible. How can she find it?
Radar. I don't know. But Wonder Woman wins, yes?
Yes.
No disputing that. No one...
No.
Okay.
No arguments.
Alright, next is,
Flash versus Shazam.
not in that order. Bane versus Batman.
Bane.
Bane.
He won't win, but he should.
I'm disagreeing with this on the grounds of realism because Batman would probably win.
Because Gadget says I know, but Bane ought to win.
I like
What would-
Bane more.
What with the
Yes.
breaking of Batman's back and all that.
And the reason that happened was because Batman was all tired and stuff at the time. So, in general, normal circumstances, Batman would win.
Again, because he
But
has
Bane,
gadgets.
He'll get knocked out next round. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cool. Go.
Okay, so Batman wins that one?
Yeah,
alright.
Reluctant, yes.
Okay, so Flash and Shazam. Does anyone here know anything about Shazam other than me?
Shaquille O'Neal.
More or
That's
less.
Yeah, that's
I sort of know. He's a kid who, by saying Shazam and getting hit by a magical lightning bolt, turned into a guy who is, I guess, comparable to Superman sometimes.
That's a
Pretty much.
reasonable statement. Flash can run and move and do everything that's possible to be done really, really fast.
And he can run around the world really fast and then punch Brainiac Luthor so hard that the Brainiac parts start falling off of him.
I would say at the very least that if Shazam can't catch Flash to do anything
Yes,
to him.
if Flash just concentrates on not getting hit, he kind of wins.
He can also make tornadoes.
I like
Well,
Shazam more because he's like Greek mythological inspired and he can shoot lightning and things, but Flash would probably have an advantage. Yeah.
Of
I
course,
still don't know anything.
Of
about
course,
Shazam.
media has been generally iffy with Flash because Super Friends had him somehow being able to fly like everybody else.
I can think of no way that would make sense.
They didn't. They just had him flying like everybody else. Not even using a tornado. They didn't even have him using like tornado leg power or anything. He just flew like Superman.
So Flash,
Yeah.
Flash,
just
everybody,
go with
okay, Flash. Then Lex Luthor and Joker. Lex Luthor has his big robot suit in this scenario.
Okay. And Joker has.
A purple suit.
And his Joker gas.
Yes.
So provided he can
gonna
hit
guess-
Luthor with the...
I'm
Provided
gonna
he...
guess that robots are immune to gas.
This is the robot suit that he uses to fight Superman with.
Well, I guess
I'm
it
gonna
depends
probably
on
say
how
Lex
bright the
Luthor,
purple is as to whether it's dangerous.
If it's bright enough, he might win.
Obviously I like Joker more because he's interesting, but Lex Luthor has a giant robot suit that he uses to fight the most powerful superhero in the DC
Yes, and
universe
it's
with.
pretty likely that we're supposed to assume that it keeps his face from being directly grabbed or exposed to gases. So-
Actually, if anything, it doesn't do that because that's the only part of your body he can of his body that can be seen.
So his face isn't shielded.
No, it's just open to the air from what I can tell.
What
Well,
happens
then
if
Joker can
Superman
win?
hits him in the face?
I didn't say he won whenever he fought Superman. I said he used it to fight
Well, the
Superman.
Joker can win because all he has to do is expose him to Joker gas.
Okay, this is a conditional win. Because if Joker can get the gas into his face, which apparently isn't that difficult, then he could maybe win.
But there's also, if Lex Luthor can do anything physical to Joker, Joker will die.
Alright,
But
so if
Joker's
Joker
good
sees
at
him
not
first,
being hit.
if Joker sees him first, he
We're
might have a
doing
chance.
this under a scenario of they both know that they're about to fight one another.
Well,
Again,
then
Joker's
Lex Luthor.
actually pretty good at not being hit.
I feel like that they could both win, but in the more often than not that Lex Luthor would win.
That's agreeable.
Okay, let's go with that.
Yep.
So Luthor wins.
Okay, next is Green Lantern and Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Lantern. I don't know.
Well, Green Lantern is more likely to win because he doesn't have to get in direct contact with you to do things.
Can he bubble into space and just unbubble him?
Yeah.
And Grundy's basically just going to be stuck in space.
I mean,
'cause
Solomon
he's a
Grundy
zombie.
can't die, so if it's a fight to the death,
Then he wins.
But it's a fight between those two. In terms of fight to the death, it's a fight to the Green Lantern's death. The Green Lantern's going to die.
I think it would
Because
be
he
more
will
like,
eventually die.
I think it would be more like Solomon Grundy's just incapacitated from the beginning, and there is no fight.
that sounds... But there's no real... In any normal scenario, there's no reason Solomon Grundy would ever get a hold of Green Lantern.
Exactly.
So,
Like I said,
so
Green
he's gonna
Lantern
get-
doesn't have to get point blank range. Grundy does.
So,
So
he's-
as much as we like that Grundy wants pants too, then...
hey, pants.
you can't see that.
No.
But yeah, Solomon Grundy wants pants too. He wants to win, but he can't. Green Lantern has to win.
So he's going to be chained up, or thrown into space, or buried underground, or I don't know, something, and then
Yeah.
Green Lantern's just going to walk away.
Yeah.
Disabling counts as winning, so that'll work.
So Lantern wins.
Yes, okay, I can agree with that. Aquaman and Cyborg.
Why are
Which
we talking-
Aquaman are we talking about? Are we talking about the useless one, or the badass one who cut his hand off to save his kid?
No handed, no beard Aquaman.
So we're
How
talking
well
about
does
the
Cyborg
silly
function
orange suit.
underwater? And are they underwater? Because if they're not underwater, then Cyborg.
Yes. It's kind of situational. If underwater, Aquaman wins by default.
I don't know about that either. But
If not underwater, Cyborg probably wins.
if it's not underwater, Cyborg definitely wins. If it is underwater, then it's a maybe.
We're gonna say that it's not in the water just because that's easier.
Well, then Cyborg wins.
And I'm pretty sure Cyborg can function underwater anyway.
I would think so.
Um,
He's not like a 90s robot villain.
I'm actually not sure about this because Aquaman is strong enough to probably tear Cyborg apart if he can get a hold of it.
Yes, but Cyborg has lasers.
Lasers.
That is true. Okay, let's go with Cyborg just because I'm not sure. Cyborg?
Cyborg.
Okay,
laser,
Cyborg.
laser fried fish?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
That'll work. Superman versus Sinestro. Superman.
Superman.
Superman can break any construct that Sinestro can make, and also he can move fast enough to take off Sinestro's ring without Sinestro ever noticing it.
And besides that, unlike Green Lantern, he's not weak to the color yellow.
Superman, yeah.
He's not vulnerable to the color yellow.
He's empowered by the yellow sun.
It
so
wouldn't
might
even-
even make him stronger, for all we know.
And it's not the color. No, that would mean all things that are the color yellow would make him strong.
Well, how do we know that that's not true?
It's not. We know this. It's established.
What if the sun is just so powerful that he doesn't notice that he's being empowered by everything else that's yellow?
It's the radiation coming from a yellow sun, specifically.
I know, I'm just kidding.
So, yeah, Superman, obviously.
Yes, Superman wins.
And Hawk Girl and Green Arrow.
Well, Hawk Girl probably. Is it Shira Hall?
I couldn't tell you. It just said Hawk Girl.
Ah.
I would
So-
say that in either way, that Hawk Girl can probably move fast enough to dodge arrows and hit him with a mace.
And I think it takes about one hit with a mace from her.
Yeah.
So I would go with Hawk Girl because she has powers and can probably move.
Yeah.
Move.
Whereas
That's
Green Arrow, with all
big
his
advantage.
fancy arrows, that's really all he's got is the fancy arrows.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he got put up against someone I don't think he can beat. So yeah, Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that moves us on to the next thing, which will be Wonder Woman and Batman.
Wonder Woman. Although, most likely, it won't be a fight because it'll be a date. I'm actually making a Justice League reference here.
That's not relevant. There's no who would date who.
No, I'm saying it wouldn't turn into a fight because Wonder Woman and Batman. It's a thing in the Justice League show.
Well, that's not relevant.
It was a joke.
Either way.
It's a joke! I can make jokes!
I'm just saying that it's not relevant. Wonder Woman has powers, as most people would call them.
Yeah, and
Batman has money and a suit and a car.
And a weird
and gadgets.
And he's also generally prepared for every possible circumstance.
Shut up, Batman
although
loses.
I don't know.
Shut up, Batman loses.
What I was about to say is, although I don't see how he can fully prepare himself
Batman loses.
for getting punched.
Get him
I
out of
wonder
this
why.
contest.
Just hold on. There is no pre-preparation or anything like that, so I don't think he just always carries around whatever he uses to be Wonder Woman.
He has
Like
a bat suit
like I
because
said,
for some
like-
reason he's teleported straight into a room where he's going to fight Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Like I said, even though he's usually prepared for anything, I don't think he's going to be fully prepared to take a punch to the face from Wonder Woman. So he's probably going to lose.
Yes.
What
So,
I say.
yeah, Wonder Woman.
Right, cool.
Okay, Flash and Lex Luthor.
What kind of...
Flash.
No disagreement whatsoever.
Flash. It doesn't matter how powerful your giant robot is if it can't hit the target.
Also, the fact that he can vibrate through the robot's outer bits, and so yeah, Flash definitely.
Yeah.
Green Lantern and Cyborg.
If he does a bubble around Cyborg, Cyborg's lasers don't really help.
He can deflect anything and just crush it. I don't think it's really much of a fight, really.
Yeah. So Green Lantern wins that.
Superman and Hawkgirl.
Superman.
Why
Superman
do I
can
have a feeling that I know who's going to win this whole thing already?
Because that's what it comes down to in all the contests that involve that particular character.
Superman can do everything Hawkgirl can do if he's got a mace at the time.
He
I'm
can,
sure
he
if he
can
wants
punch
her
hard.
mace, he can have her mace.
And besides that, he doesn't need it because he can punch harder than she can swing it.
Yeah, there's no way that Hawkgirl can. If Superman's alive at the time, there's no way that
Yeah.
Hawkgirl can win.
So Superman wins that.
Okay, Superman's one. We've got
Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman and Flash.
Yes.
Wonder Woman and Flash.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Because on the one hand, Wonder Woman can hit like a truck and she has good stamina, can last a while. She can last a while. And the Flash is really fast, that's about it.
Flash is a hard thing to predict, because you can't hit him unless you're, like, almost as fast as him, so, or you're really good at planning.
I really don't see any way that Flash could actually beat Wonder Woman, but I don't see how she would ever hit him.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it, because neither one of them can, I mean, there are situations where it could work, but...
Yeah.
How long does it take Flash to beat up Wonder Woman when she can't do anything?
How long does it take Wonder Woman to tire out from not hitting Flash? That's the question.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure she's got fairly decent endurance. but
Like I said, she's got good endurance and stamina, and she can last a while in a fight.
This one's hard to call, I'm not actually sure.
I'm not either.
And I can't even make, like, it's almost a 50-50, I just don't know. But we have to pick one of them.
Well, I guess what it comes down to is, provided she can hit him, Wonder Woman.
Let's go with that, because I don't think Flash could actually do any damage, really.
Or if he can, it would take a while and requires wearing her out first.
How long does it take to wear Flash out? Because that could happen too.
I don't know, I think he
If he can handle all the G-forces he can put himself through just running. Again, the point is, if he could handle all of that, then it would take a while to tire him out. But again, the point is, if Wonder Woman can actually hit him, it doesn't matter. He can't take that many hits. He doesn't have that much durability.
let's go with Wonder Woman, just because
Provided she can hit him.
that seems to be the best one. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's see. That was Wonder Woman, Flash. So we've got Green Lantern and Superman.
Superman.
Same reason
Same
he
as
can beat
Sinestro.
Sinestro.
Yeah.
Except Green Lantern's a little bit better, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
now it's Wonder Woman versus Superman. Superman.
yeah, Superman can do everything Wonder Woman can, except better.
Except
And
for
he has
making
laser
people
eyes.
tell the truth.
Well, I'm sure if he had that rope, he could do that too.
And like I said before, if he wanted that rope, he could get that rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing you really can't say that about Superman is maybe Thor's hammer.
Yeah. Although he probably counts as worthy. He probably does.
I don't remember, because there was a crossover, and I don't remember if he ever tried to pick up that hammer.
Well, Hulk can't.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just because Hulk is always angry and mean-tempered.
Hulk
and
is a rage monster. I know Wonder Woman could pick up the hammer.
Wonder Woman can pick up
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
most likely, if she could pick it up, Superman
Why
could
wouldn't
too.
you be able to?
Superman
Well,
could
no,
probably.
because it's
I don't-
magic.
It's.
Well,
I
he's
don't know.
vulnerable to magic.
Yes, but that doesn't mean he can't wield
Yes, that's-
magical items.
Well, has he ever done it before?
I don't remember.
So it's Superman. Is there anyone in here who can beat Superman?
No!
No.
You mean in the
Well,
roster
actually,
or in this
no,
room?
no, there is a Shazam. Provided Shazam can grab hold of Superman and then lift him up and just shout Shazam, he wins. Because his powers come from magic, and Superman is weak to magic.
That could work.
Basically,
It was done in Justice League.
And Kingdom Come. which-
And Kingdom Come. Because at one point, Shazam just grabbed Superman and just went, Shazam! 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 And lightninged him to a hell of a lot.
So what had
Yeah.
what could this have ended like if Shazam versus Superman was the first fight?
It could have gone either way. Because on the one hand, Superman could probably beat the tar out of
I mean,
Shazam
how would that have
after
affected
a
the
while.
overall outcome? Who would be our winner then?
It would probably end up being Shazam, because it would have probably come down to Shazam versus Wonder Woman.
And again, Shazam's basically
What about all
almost
people that, like
almost.
Sinestro that were beaten by Superman and Green Lantern?
I don't know. It's hard for me to call Shazam, because I don't know him as well as some of the other people.
We should do some Shazam research.
There's some other people that aren't on the polls, but that were in the game. Doomsday and Raven.
Oh, we already know Doomsday and Superman, how that goes.
Yeah, Doomsday kind of won.
Can
And
do.
Raven probably
Well, they're
could be a
pretty-
contender against Superman.
Yeah.
also.
Because she's magic.
Um,
Magic is his weakness.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
so
who
they're
else
pretty
is
rock.
in there. Lobo is being
Yeah,
added.
and then
Ah.
Batgirl is the next
What'd you say?
Batgirl.
one.
Yeah, I don't think Batgirl can
She
beat
might
Superman.
could maybe beat Batman and Joker.
Well,
I know
yeah.
she could beat Batman, but she could probably beat Joker. I don't really know. I don't know.
It's like people would say that like Green Arrow because he has kryptonite arrows, but unless Superman is incredibly distracted, he can move fast enough to dodge arrows or catch them and throw them back at him.
Well, he
Or-
wouldn't be catching the kryptonite arrows because doing that would weaken his powers for the time that he's caught it.
I
What
still
if
think
he-
that moving and super hearing probably help with this.
Again, the point is he wouldn't stop and grab the arrow. He would just dodge it, fly over, and punch Ollie in the face.
I think what he should.
That's like one of his most forgotten powers is the fact that he can hear things from like
He's like
You know.
Piccolo.
you just do more than frame my face.
I think what I would do is after he shot the arrow, fly over, pick up Green Arrow, and then move him in front of the arrow that he just fired.
That's way more complicated and time consuming than
And
dodging
you're
the arrow,
Superman.
flying
What do
over,
you
and
have to
punching him
worry
in the
about
face.
with time.
Well, what I'm saying is, it would be more efficient to just fly over and punch him in the face.
Heat vision.
Or that. Lobotomy.
Blow him away. Actually, you could just blow the arrow away. It would never even
Yeah.
have a chance.
The point is,
Superman
the
has
kryptonite arrows don't work.
It's like you shoot an arrow at him, he just goes.
Yeah, the only reason that worked in whatever comic that was in is because Superman was distracted. Superman can win every single one of these fights by picking up whoever he's fighting and throwing them into the sun. Of course, we're ignoring the fact that most of these people don't kill people whenever they fight them.
Yeah, but
including
that's,
Superman.
that's not the point.
That's why I
Especially
mentioned giving
Superman.
him like
So Superman wins then.
Well, duh. He didn't go up against Shazam, so there was really, no contest.
Well, that would be pretty much it then. So Superman wins, and we have discussed an injustice poll. Talk about anything else?
This is not comic book man.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I am not Kevin Smith as much as I'd like to be.
Okay.
I would like to set up one of these for Marvel here. I was thinking about mainstream people.
How about we do superhero team-ups? Like the X-Men and Fantastic Four and certain incarnations of the Avengers that aren't just ridiculously overpowered.
And that reminds me, I have to get around to finishing X-Men
Yeah,
versus
don't contain
Avengers.
any of those people.
What'd you say? And now I...
Can we use the Defenders?
I don't know what that is.
That would be Hulk and Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer and Submariner.
Who? What? They win. If I was in that team. Is why am I here?
They have to have someone to get angry and want to kill all humans.
Bender?
That works for me.
I don't
Hey,
know.
you shouldn't have said kill all humans.
Well, that's what Submariner wants to do half the time, because they're polluting the oceans. and
Well, I wouldn't
whatnot.
know that since I've never heard of
That's what Hulk
Submariner.
wants to do. half
He's
the time.
Marvel Aquaman, except he's got wing feet.
Why does he have wings?
So he can fly. He's like Hermes, except water Hermes.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Hermes has wing feet.
Yes, but Hermes isn't aquatic.
He could be if he was
Aquatic
in the
Hermes
water.
doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna draw a picture of Hermes with gills.
What if he has to deliver something underwater? I'm sure he has to deliver stuff to Poseidon all the time. I'm sure he has to go underwater. It's like, here's your fish package.
Why would Hermes be bringing Poseidon, who lives in the ocean, a package of fish?
It's from another ocean-based fish.
Space fish?
So Hermes can breathe in space, and how long is this going to go on? If we're just going to keep talking about weird space gods,
I wanted it to be about 20 minutes, and we're at about that mark. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm VR.
I'm rwozzen.
shut up.
That's Rayth.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time, but you won't see us, and we won't see you, so I lied.
We'll talk at you next time.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to the VRcast. If you have any more interest in hearing me, VR, you can check me out on youtube.com/VenomRaptor or youtube.com/VRReviews. The former is for gaming-related content, and the latter is for action figure and collectible reviews. Thank you, and goodbye. Thank you, and goodbye. Thank you, and goodbye.